Today we are going to discuss the rest of the portion of the preparation of carboxylic acids. The next method of preparation is from Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent is nothing but alkyl magnesium halide or RMGX that we have discussed already. In last year we have studied this. So here we use CH3MgBr, methyl magnesium bromide, as our Grignard reagent. Actually, Grignard reagents react with the carbon dioxide to form a salt of carboxylic acid, which on acidification with the mineral acid to form corresponding carboxylic acid. Okay, that is the reaction. This is a method of preparation of carboxylic acid from Grignard reagent. That means Grignard reagent is on reaction with carbon dioxide. Dry ice is nothing but solid carbon dioxide to form salt of carboxylic acid, which on acidification with the mineral acid to form what? That is carboxylic acid. Okay, and here we can see that carbon dioxide, that is C double bond O double bond O. Okay, one of the double bond from between carbon and oxygen is shifted to oxygen atom, and oxygen gets a small negative charge. Okay, and carbon gets a positive charge, and when this Grignard reagent approaches to this carbon dioxide, and Grignard reagent in which CH3 having negative charge, MgBr is having positive charge. So that CH3 part is attached to carbon atom. So after the arrow mark you can see that CH3 is attached to carbon and MgBr is attached to oxygen. That is MgBr is positive, oxygen is negative, and carbon is positive, CH3 is negative. So opposite charges attached. And in second step, acidification with the acid. That means acidification, you get, it is nothing but our hydrolysis, and you can see that OMgBr part, that is splits O minus MgBr plus, that H is added to O and we get CH3C double bond OH, and OH is added to MgBr part because OH is minus, H is plus. H plus goes to O, so we get CH3C double bond OH, and OH minus part goes to MgBr plus, so we get MgOHBr. So Grignard reagent on reaction with the carbon dioxide, you get carboxylic acid. Okay. The next method of preparation is from acyl halide and anhydrates. Acid halide or acid chloride, that is RCOCl, that is known as acyl halide or acid halide, or here it is acid chloride. These acid chlorides, when hydrolyzed with water, you get carboxylic acids. Okay, more readily hydrolyzed with aqueous base to give carboxylate ion also, which on acidification provide corresponding carboxylic acids. Okay, anhydrates also give corresponding acids on hydrolysis. Okay, anhydrates, acid anhydrates give corresponding carboxylic acids with water on hydrolysis. So here you can see two reactions, RCOCl on hydrolysis, you get RCOOH, that is carboxylic acid, and RCOCl on hydrolysis, okay, that is aqueous base, that is OH minus, you get carboxylate anion, which on hydrolysis you get carboxylic acid, that is RCO minus gives H3O plus, that is hydrolysis, you get RCOOH. That is the method of preparation of carboxylic acid from acyl halide or acid chloride or acid halide. Okay. The next method of preparation is from esters. Esters, here we have two types of hydrolysis, acid hydrolysis and basic hydrolysis. Acidic hydrolysis of esters gives directly carboxylic acid. By basic hydrolysis gives carboxylate ion, which on acidification gives corresponding carboxylic acid. Okay, acidic hydrolysis. First we discuss acidic hydrolysis. That means hydrolysis of ester in presence of an acid. That is known as acidic hydrolysis of an ester. So here butyl, you can see the equation. Here it is butyl acetate. This butyl acetate, that is CH3, CO, O, CH2, CH2, CH3. That is butyl acetate. Okay, that is second carbon, second from left, that is written as CH3. That is not correct. That is CH2. So നമ്മുടെ ഈ butyl acetate നടുക്കൊരു CH3 എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് CH3 അല്ല, അത് CH2 ആക്കി മാറ്റുക. Okay, that is butyl acetate plus water gives acetic acid plus alcohol. That is, when ester undergoes hydrolysis, you get carboxylic acid and alcohol. This is the preparation of carboxylic acid from ester. That means when this H2, that is this CH3CO minus, okay, this part, the first part is CH3CO minus and the remaining part is CH2, CH3, that is plus. Okay, that H plus goes to the minus part. You get CH3COOH and the remaining OH goes to the remaining positive part and you get the alcohol. So just remember that when an ester undergoes hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis, directly you get a carboxylic acid and alcohol. Okay, that is all about acidic hydrolysis. Here we discuss basic hydrolysis. Basic hydrolysis is nothing but hydrolysis in the presence of a base. Here we use sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, caustic soda and caustic potash. In the first reaction or in the first case, we discuss or we take sodium hydroxide as our base, aqueous sodium hydroxide. And the first reaction, you can see that ethyl acetate on hydrolysis with aqueous sodium hydroxide, you get sodium acetate and ethanol, that is ethyl alcohol. So we can say that first in the basic hydrolysis, first you get only sodium acetate, that is salt of carboxylic acid. And this sodium salt of acetate further undergoes hydrolysis, then only you get carboxylic acid. നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇവിടെ കിട്ടിയത് സോഡിയം സാൾട്ട് ഓഫ് കാർബോക്സിലിക് ആസിഡ് ആണ്. ഈ റിയാക്ഷൻ ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല. അത് വീണ്ടും ഹൈഡ്രോളിസിസിന് വിധേയമായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് കിട്ടുകയുള്ളൂ? കാർബോക്സിലിക് ആസിഡ് കിട്ടുകയുള്ളൂ. സോ ethyl acetate reacts with sodium hydroxide, you get sodium acetate and ethanol. This sodium acetate is not given there in this slide. So this sodium acetate further undergoes hydrolysis, you get carboxylic acid. So now we can move on to the second reaction, that is methyl benzoate. Second reaction, methyl benzoate on reaction with potassium hydroxide, that is nothing but KOH, aqueous potassium. That bracket AQ stands for aqueous. This aqueous KOH reacts with the reactant, that is methyl benzoate. The name of that aromatic compound is methyl benzoate. Benzene ring COOCH3, that is methyl benzoate, reacts with potassium hydroxide, that is aqueous potassium hydroxide. You get potassium salt of benzoic acid or potassium benzoate and alcohol. So the product is potassium salt of benzoic acid or potassium benzoate. This potassium benzoate further undergoes hydrolysis, you get benzoic acid. So in acidic hydrolysis, directly you get acid, and in basic hydrolysis, first you get a salt of carboxylic acid, then this salt of carboxylic acid undergoes further hydrolysis to form carboxylic acid. This is the difference between acidic hydrolysis and basic hydrolysis. Okay, clear? This is your assignment and it is your in-test question. 12.7 in-test question. Show how each of the following compounds can be converted to benzoic acid. So you have to convert the following compounds, the following 4 compounds to benzoic acid. Okay, that the preparation of acid we have studied, some reactions already there in the textbook also. So you have to convert these 4 compounds to benzoic acid. That is your assignment. First one is ethyl benzene. That we have discussed, ethyl benzene. How can you convert ethyl benzene to carboxylic acid? You just remember the reagent used. Then acetophenone. So that compound we studied. Already we have studied this acetophenone. How can you convert acetophenone to benzoic acid? Then bromobenzene. Use one reagent to convert bromobenzene to benzoic acid. Then phenylethene. Phenylethene, that is known as styrene. So this is your assignment. That is all about today's session. Thank you.